Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fish from ATF Gaming and welcome back to KAOSCRAFT. Now, those of you who are wondering, Aaron, why are you starting inside this furnace room? We haven't seen this furnace room since you built it. There's a very particular reason for this and it might take a bit of explanation. So, when it comes to Minecraft videos, and the videos that I personally like to watch of Minecraft videos, just general building is not my favorite things to watch. So therefore, it's not my favorite thing to do. I love doing redstone stuff. I love doing group stuff and recording and streaming and that stuff. But just building is not something that I'm good at. Talking about and doing on camera. So I've built something. I've built a very large thing, and I need to apologize for those of you who do enjoy those building type episodes where I talk about every detail about something, because I didn't do it. That I may have built something quite large and quite spectacular, and you guys will see none of the building process because I just don't like those kind of videos. So the minute we step out, well, maybe not the minute we step out here, but there's been a lot of changes. So let's get out of this mode here, and we'll kind of hug this wall here. We'll close the door. We'll kind of continue looking this way so I can get a good view of it when I turn around. And boom. 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 I built this thing. Again, I really do apologize for those people who enjoy like building and learning and seeing how I did things. It's just not my cup of tea to record and or watch. So, yeah, I built this thing. So, what is this thing, you may ask? This is my home. And you may also ask, Aaron, why are there fish here? And why is there a giant tube? And why is there a spaceship type thing? And why is there this giant dome that looks like it took 5 years to make? But you can't even see from this angle, so I'm going to have to fly around so you guys can actually see the top of it. Yeah. So I had been getting sick and tired of John and the other members of Team Chaos, specifically John, though, telling me all about how I haven't built a house yet. John's built this spectacular area. Justin's been doing a lot of work. You guys will see that maybe next episode. Same for John. We're going to kind of be doing some little mini base tours in the next episode, I think. But so I kind of got sick and tired of people telling me, "Oh, Aaron, you need to build a house. This entire island can't be your house." And then Ryan joins the server. You guys saw that in the last couple episodes with the end raids and the dragon fight. Ryan joined the server, and Ryan really doesn't want to have a house, so he's been kind of hanging out with me, as you can see here by Ryan's chest of crap, or kerp, but and he also made that farm over there, and that sugarcane farm, because it's not like we have a giant automatic one over there. So yeah, Ryan's here, and then he immediately gets absolutely destroyed by phantoms every time he's here, because he likes to AFK, and I don't have a place for him to hide in here, even though I do, if you would just go into the furnace room right there, but, or the mine, but he was like, Aaron, you don't have a house, so I can't go somewhere and get a bed and sleep and stuff, so I decided to do that. Speaking of which, it's nighttime, so let me eat some food and sleep at the exact same time. Did you see that, folks? That was an eat-sleep maneuver there. But, so yeah, I got tired of hearing all about it, so I decided to build this thing. So what is this thing, you ask? If you do recall me talking about at the very beginning, or maybe I don't even know if I did talk about this, I kind of want like a futuristic look, even though I've kind of been all over the place with my design style. You know, we got this stuff, which I don't think I showed you guys on screen either. Got this stuff, and then we got, you know, the mine, which, you know, looks like a mine, and then all the green stuff around, and then just the plain stone sorting system, etc., and then mishmash of redstone contraption, an acacia wood villager thing, and it's just all over the place. So I really wanted to have like a big centerpiece that screams, this is futuristic. This is not something you would see in normal life right now. And for the most part, that is true. So this giant tube here is an aquarium. Now, I still have to deck it out, and that's something we will probably be doing today. But we do have a bunch of fish, so let me actually enter, because we, as a group and as a stream chat, came up with names for all of these fish. So let's kind of go down the line here. We've got Mike Trout. That was James, I'm pretty sure. We've got Corey Wolf. Mikey came up with that one. And then we got our two salmon, Ella and Sam, or Sam and Ella. I'll leave that one there. These tropical fish, we got Alexa Bliss, Johnny Jack. Alexa Bliss was obviously John. This is a cod. We got Lawrence Fishburne. We got Cod's Wallop and Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy was Liam, if you couldn't tell. And then these tropical fish love to go everywhere. I also need air. Let me get some air. But there are a couple more tropical fish in here. I wanted to get some dolphins and other various things. That Jones boy and Jeff Gordon. I think that would be all of them. I wanted to get... Oh my, these tropical fish just love going everywhere. I wanted to get some various fish in there. So yeah, we got this center tube here, which is my water elevator. You can't actually get to the top from inside. But you can get back down again from the inside if you wanted to. So let me do that. But those are our fish collection. I might get some more. The only thing we don't have any more of the general fish variety, besides, different variations of the tropical fish, are puffer fish, but I will wait on that one. But anyway, we got a water elevator up to our little top level here. I just kind of mapped out a little bit. We haven't really done anything yet. We've got 4 basic rooms here. This is just my little storage area here. And what I've decided with these 4 rooms are we're going to have like a bedroom here, hence the bed. We're going to probably have a kitchen here with a living room and dining room over here. And then with the bedroom, since this is a large enough space, we're going to also have the bathroom in the bedroom. That's typical. And then that leaves one more space for something. I'm not quite sure yet. So if you have any ideas in the comments, I'm going to try to hold out on this room, or one of the rooms, whichever one I decide, until this episode goes up, because I want to see if you guys have any comments on another room you would like to put in here. Because we've got all the basics covered for a person who's living by himself. A bedroom and a bathroom, a kitchen, a living room, and a dining room. That's what we need. That's all a normal person needs. I'm also noticing that this is a little bit laggy here, so let me do I have VSync on? Where even would that be in this? I'm on Optifine again. Oh, we've updated to where did we update to? We updated to 1.14 on the server. So we're on that now, and this is still a test version of Optifine. Where in the world is VSync on this list? I'll just turn this down to 60, then maybe that'll help. Kind of. So apologies if this is a little stuttery. So yeah, today what we're going to do is twofold. Now that we've shown off what we've got here, we are going to head back down to the bottom. We are going to decorate a couple things. We are going to decorate the tank. And yeah, we've got a bunch of kelp. We've got some coral blocks I acquired while I was getting the tropical fish as well. So we will try to throw those in as needed. We'll probably need more realistically. And we're probably going to need more fish realistically as well to fill out this giant tube. I wanted to get some squid in there, but if any of you are familiar with squid transportation, well, it's not an easy thing to do without cheating. So, yeah, so let me get... which chest is it? Oh, there's the kelp. Oh, it's these 3 chests right here. Excellent. we had to get a... my inventory is so full right now, isn't it? Let's empty things out that I don't need here. I should probably need that scaffolding. Get the emeralds out of here. The acacia stuff. Buckets. Chest. Prismarine. Paper sticks. Don't need those. Alright. Let's pick up these shulker boxes. What's in this one? Random stuff. So let's start with the kelp. Now, this is like the central focal point that we're going to walk into, right? Because that's where the entrance is. Now, the exit's out the other side, but that's just kind of an afterthought. So this is like the focal point. So what we want to do, at least with the kelp, in my opinion, is cover the back of it with kelp. And make it look more full in the back, so we can still see the fish in front of the kelp, instead of the fish being behind the kelp. So let's start exploring with that. We are going to have to go in the back, however. Let me put the shulker box down. That's the coral one. I need one of the kelp ones. No, that's my gunpowder one. Speaking of which, this whole time while I've been working on this, that gunpowder farm has been loaded and has been cranking out absolutely insanely. So gunpowder will never be an issue again. If anything, sugarcane is now the most pressing issue. Alright, so we want to start kind of towards the back here with filling out with kelp. Now, the thing with kelp is it's going to grow unless if I stop it to grow. So we're going to have to figure out a way to kind of top out the kelp here. So I'm going to focus on working around these edges here. We'll cover the corners as well. So we'll start with that. And I need to figure out a way to stop this. But at least on the back here, I do want this to go up pretty long. This thing is so tall. This thing is so unbelievably tall. I'm going to die if I don't get some air. I should have gotten a water breathing potion or a conduit now that I'm thinking about that. So that's something to note for the future. So I do want this one to kind of go all the way up to the top. Now I do think kelp maxes out in natural growth at like level 26 or something. So we might end up reaching that point, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so we're going to kind of fill out the back of it here with kelp. At least this back row all the way up, and then these side ones, you know, kind of slowly layering it down a bit. And then we'll start throwing the coral in on the sides and just in general the bottom area, since we're probably not going to have much coral going up. Kelp is going to be the main source of things going upward and filling out, you know, the upper section of the tank. John was helping me with some of the fish wrangling, and he suggested maybe doing a couple levels, and that might be something I think about, but I'm not sure yet. So yeah, I'm not sure when this is, like the end of August. This is going out, I think, or maybe the middle of August. So, we're gonna be on what, like episode 20 maybe with this? No, like 18 maybe. And I just kind of want to, you know, touch base on how you guys think the series is going. Now, like I said, I already have a plan for doing some base tours of the other members of Team Chaos next episode. So that will be the next episode most likely. And then after that, I'm not quite sure what I have planned exactly, because we've done most of like the big team, like group activities kind of thing. I do know that the others were planning on going to the Woodland Mansion at some point. That is something I will not be joining them on, most likely, but I will definitely encourage John or Mark or somebody to record that so you guys can see that. Because that is not an adventure I will be partaking in. But, besides that, I mean, we've got this, and this will probably be a couple episodes worth of work, just decorating the tank and decorating the actual house itself. I went too high. We need to go like right here. That was 1 too much. 2, no. Alright, I'm trying to make this symmetrical, at least at this point. I need to sleep. Okay, that's a dangerous idea, Aaron, but it worked. I love the elytra so much. Yeah, the other group thing we have left to do is we gotta get everybody an elytra and more shulker boxes and the wither. The wither is the only other thing we haven't really done yet. So those are kind of a couple of objectives. Let me fill out. I think we kind of want to go to the halfway point of the tank with the kelp. I think is probably a good stopping point. So like right there. And then we'll start growing this up. This is kind of like the next level down, I think. Let's see, so... Oh, that Jones boy, get out of the way. A little higher, yeah. What was the difference of these? Like 4? I might end up going a little lower than that. So 5, 6. Let's do 6 of the difference between the layers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's 6 right there. Excellent. So let's fill that out over here. But this is just to make the tank a little more lived in, make it actually look like a fish tank, because fish tanks have to have like good scenery and stuff like that for the fishes to enjoy. Because we don't want the fish to feel like they're being held captive. We want them to feel like this is somewhat like their natural habitat, even though they are totally being captive and will never be able to leave unless if they die. So yeah, that's really the only way that the fish are leaving. So sorry guys, but welcome to your new life. Okay. Did I? Oh yeah, we wanted to go down some more on this one. Right there, and one more. One more, please. There we go. Let's do 1 or 2 more. I'll do a couple more off screen and then we'll kind of take a look at it here because I'm not really sure what this is going to look like yet. Alright, so I've kind of come to a decision. We placed some down, but I think I'm going to just let it grow naturally. And then, I can trim it up however I wanted to later on. But I think I'll let it grow naturally. But let's start looking at the coral now. I should have used all my kelp, wow. Alright, so we'll leave that pufferfish there. Let's not worry about the fans yet. Let's just get the blocks in first. Let's get these on the hotbar so I know what I'm working with. And there, and there. Alright. Actually, it's almost time to sleep, so let me sleep real quick, and then we'll get started. No! Alright. I moved the door over here because the kelp was getting in the way of me closing and opening the door. So, alright, so now these front side pods are where we're going to be working on this. And the way that the coral is kind of hard to explain. The way the coral worked is it was pretty random. Pretty random structures. And I'm not good at random. Like, if you've seen anything about my builds, I am the worst at being random at something. I like my symmetry, and I am literally the worst at being random. So this is going to take some effort, probably. Something I definitely do want to do at some point is kind of build like a little coral ring here. I guess we'll do it with the red blocks, and then we got it connecting to the yellow over there, so we'll do something else here. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And then maybe some pink. But like seriously, I am the worst when it comes to putting anything random. So I'm probably going to end up enlisting maybe some assistance from John here on a stream coming up to kind of make this look more like a reef and not like a man-made structure. But let's see. So we got a ring of red there, so I guess we'll do a ring of yellow here. I didn't want there to be a pattern, but now there kind of almost is one with these rings. And then we got room for another ring, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we build off of this a bit. Or just make another ring. Good job, Aaron. Let's build off of this. No, let's just do the exact same thing a third time. Oh, God. Get out of swimming mode, please. Thank you. I can add some randomization to that with the fans, though. Let's put a pink here and a pink here. We'll get some of the yellow. We'll make another block here. We're not really utilizing this space very well either. Closer to the kelp, at least on that side we weren't. Okay. We got something to it. I just don't want to block off like a lot of it. Let's get those fans and start working with that next here. Put these back temporarily. We got some more options with these though. We got tube coral, brain coral, and then all the fans, or horn coral as well, and bubble coral. So actually, let's hold off on the fans a second, and find a couple places to put these. Now we don't want these to be on similar colors. We want it to kind of be mismatched a bit, to add some variance. So I hate myself for doing that because now I'm not getting those again. Then maybe we'll put one like on the side. No, these don't go on the side. It's the other ones that go on the side. Back there. Maybe one left there. And then we'll get one on the other side maybe if I can get some air before that happens. Please let me in this hole. Thank you. Oh my God. I need to find a better way to get out of here. And then we'll put this like that. Alright, let's get those fans now, and that'll add some variance on the sides for sure. But we're getting there, I like where we're heading. It might not be exactly what I was looking for, but it's... Oh, we got sea pickles too, I forgot about that. Pickles on the seafloor, pickles on the seafloor. Alright, okay, so these we can put on the sides, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There we go. We'll put a red here. Maybe a yellow there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. And then we can put it on top too if we wanted to as well. No, I forgot I need... What, do I need shears or do I need... I forgot what I needed for this. I mean, I just got these things, so I don't know how I forgot that. Put it right there. Right on the side. Get some air. We'll put it right there as well. I got a lot of red because I like this red better than the full block red. I wasn't a huge fan of the full block red. And then we can fill out some of the ground with this as well. Not necessarily my best placement job there or there. We can fill out this area here. in this area. Excellent, excellent. Put one there. We don't have one there, so we can put one there, and then a couple of these on the side, maybe. I need to breathe. Like I said, I'm trying very hard to be completely random on this, but it's going to take some work for me. And then let's see, we got 3 more. Put them kind of on the side of this connection area. Not a bad idea. And then one, let's see, right there. Alright, alright, alright. You know, not bad. Let's put some sea pickles down so we can get some light in here. We'll put a couple there. Couple there, and there. One there. Couple there. The sea pickles really add. Alright, that's all of our sea pickles, and that's all of our air as well. I can't get in this hole in swimming mode, Aaron. Alright, actually we can exit the premises here and see how this looks from the front. I'm going to give it a 50% chance of looking decent. You know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. I might go back to that coral reef later and get some more materials, but it's not bad. I wish I had put a red in the front. Where do I have my shears? Or is it a silk touch shovel? I don't remember how I got. It must have been shears, right? Where are my shears? It must have been shears, right? That would make sense. You know, similar to leaves. You would think that would make sense. We're probably going to lose another one here if I'm wrong, though. Okay. Nope, that was very wrong. Silk touch shovel. Yeah, silk touch shovel. Silk touch shovel is what we need. All right. Okay. Let's put a red. Let's take that one away and put the red here. I, of course, really enjoy the red, so that's why I want that front and center. And then we can put this there. All right, all right, all right. I'm satisfied with this. I am really satisfied with this. I'll let the guys look at it on stream to see what they think about it, but I'm satisfied with it. One thing, we didn't really go upwards that much. We're pretty flat, especially on this side. We went up a little bit with one structure here, but we're pretty flat. But I like where things are, so I think I'm gonna leave it. I have no idea how long this episode's running. It's probably already a bit long because I rambled a lot while placing kelp. Let's grab a couple things here. Let's grab some wood and make some. Well, we need some sticks. I want to make a couple things that we can possibly. I need some fences. Possibly make a table out of. This acacia trapdoor is not it, though. What trapdoor would be the best for a table? That, not dark oak, not acacia, not oak. Birch, not bad for a single. Spruce. Spruce is the one. Oh, it's night. It's time to sleep. Hop into bed here. Yeah, we're going to let that kelp grow, I think, and see what happens. I'm not going to force it to be something it doesn't want to be. Spruce. I have a bunch of spruce, actually, so that's beneficial. It's one of the logs I actually remember to carry around a bit. Spruce. Let's make some spruce fences. as well, in case those don't match very well with the acacia. And then some spruce trapdoors. Let's make a couple more of those. And then, you know, that composter doesn't look like... make a composter for me. I hope it doesn't mess with any of my villagers, but I have an idea. So let's head up to the top. This is just kind of like the start. I'm going to have to do a lot more block experimentation to really get what I'm looking for here. But let's see. We want this room to be kind of the dining room. And I also want it to be close to this side because that's where the kitchen's going to be. So I want some fences. Did I not make more of those? I thought I did. Alright, so kind of have like a countertop here almost. I don't have anything for that right now, but countertop here, it's kind of like, you have a kitchen, then you have that countertop with the chairs on the other side, so that the person can just place the plate on the countertop, and you can eat right there. That's kind of what I'm thinking of here. And then we'll have a separate table kind of over here toward the door. Let's see. Trapdoors. Oh yeah, that looks decent as a table. As a single person table though. No, actually that's not a bad idea. Now that I think about it. Just do some like lookout view tables here. Kind of not exactly what I was planning on doing, but, and then, if I have more of those, maybe we'll make this the acacia. Acacia is my favorite tree. I wish those were shorter, but, and then pressure plates. Do I even have a crafting table up here? I sure don't. But if I put a pressure plate on top of that, it might look more like a chair. Do I have enough for the acacia? Yeah. Let me just see what this looks like on one of them. Okay. And then maybe... Oh. Never mind. Actually, no. What I was going to do is raise this up one, maybe? Can I put this on, like, the top of that? Yeah. And then maybe, like, one of those high chairs. What sense would this make to have a table up here, Aaron? Like, that's a stupid idea. I do like... There. And then maybe some stairs? No, make a couple slabs with acacia. Slab. With a full block on the back. And then the acacia trapdoor would actually work well for this idea. Put kind of like backs of chairs. You know, it's a bit long, but it's not a bad idea. Just eat your food out and look out at the area here. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll have the separate countertop here, and then this could be like the main table. And then like I guess we're gonna kind of cut this room in half here, and then this area over here is going to be like our living space. But yeah, I'm glad we got kind of an idea for that. It's not what I was thinking I was gonna go for, but it's a good idea. It really is. I like these as like the chair backs, because that's a pretty standard thing to have, like those 3 poles in the back. It was pretty standard, and it's what I had as a child as well. Not sure if I'm a fan of this setup yet, but it's the only way we're going to, because trapdoors can't go on stairs, can they? Pretty sure they can't. Let's just test that theory. And then, not the pressure plate, the... You know, I don't know. I don't know about that, because... Then again... Because we'll be sitting like here. This is where we'd be sitting with the back of the thing being the chair. But I like the slab because it fills this space as well. So yeah, I think we'll leave that, but this is maybe a concept I'll use. I actually have an idea for this one, but we won't talk about that today. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to call it today. We got one piece of furniture, and we decorated this thing. What does this look like from the top? Oh, it's interesting. It's random. I'll give myself that much, but I don't know if it's a good kind of random yet. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Of course, by the time this goes out, I'll probably have changed it about 15 times. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming or the Team KAOS channel, let's focus on the Team KAOS channel because I always forget that outro. To be fair, it's been a while since I've had to do that, but thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for more KAOSCRAFT. Bye.